Well guys, 2 combines got a lot of work done, and there's still a lot of work to do. Brian got the 680 running. We had a big day yesterday, and I don't know, we got any big problems? Just morning maintenance so far?
Dirty windows.
Yeah, we were making a lot of dust fly. Brian's been working on the Macdon, I've been working on the Deere. I had several of these sickle sections broken. I'm missing 2 of these fingers, and I'm missing some parts to be able to put them in. So I'm going to be running without 2 of those today. One of my nuts come off this. Got that fixed. A couple guards, nothing bad. Bren went over the machine, was looking. We don't have anything out of adjustment or anything abnormally. Added some fluid to it, blew it off. We've been noticing we get a lot of debris build up around here, so I've been taking time to clean this out in between fields. Seems like it builds up right there. I know this moves. I think it has to float to tension the belts. Anyway, we've been keeping an eye on that. Also, we didn't have any grease fittings on these end drive shafts, and I guess there's a pip on that that's a knock-in grease fitting. We're going to clean it out every day and grease that. When the head flexes, this drive shaft that's in here, it shortens the length, and well, you got to have the slide greased. If it goes in and out and it has any bind, you don't get flex and you can bust that. Guess that's a pip, and we just put knock-in grease fittings in it. Oh, we're going to get moved in. It's going to be after lunch before we start cutting, but we're right on top of them. They need all the time to dry they can get. I was missing some parts for my center drum, so I'm gonna have to get some parts. There's little clips, and they're like a special kind. I don't have any, so I'm gonna have to run without that today. I'm gonna set the head off. Pretty good at setting it off, but I need some more practice. Let's see how we can do here. I need to line up better than that. Yeah, straightened up. Each head has a special way you're putting it on. This one, just haven't quite figured it out yet. Not bad, but not ideal either. Setting the head off, and we're just going to move down the road. We've got like several fields that are mid-size. We'll be moving around too. Well, we found out the road's closed. I'd forgotten about that. We're going to truck through the field, and got a friend that has a barnyard. We're going to put our heads in on there. There's a 15-acre patch that's part of this big field, but there's a right-of-way that separates it, and we have to take the heads off. So we're going to migrate that way and get this party started. Got a 15, a 40, a 40, and an 80 that we're looking at today. Right away right here, you can see the grass right there. There's beans on the other side, and that's our beans. You can see where we were last night. There's where the replants are. We had to go around that. That's hard to do in the dark with all the dust. It's not ideal, but if you wait on those, the rest of them are going to be so dry that they're shattering them. Probably just lay on the ground. I don't know. Don't want to risk it, so we wanted to get as many as we could, and we didn't get into them, but we were right by them. But yeah, those have a ways to go. Hopefully don't have any frost. It looks like they're holding on for quite a while, actually.
How are you going on the road?
Well, we can't get through there. We got to take the heads off to get across.
That field.
Yeah, that's not us. The one the corn is, and then this bean field's us. This is the bean field we're on. It's not real big, but we got to get it done, and we may as well stay together. Brian and me.
Have you? There's the head. The dirty in his head. I have to take that head to a car wash.
Tight fit. grip on the trailer, bends a little piece, and Bodie's been doing okay, right? We haven't had any crashes with you yet.
Yeah, better than the combine did. That's the day.
Oh, that was today? Did you help break it?
No.
Oh, I figured you helped break it.
Yeah.
Well, you helped fix it, didn't you?
No, I don't think so.
Brian just got here. We should be rocking and rolling. They're testing 12, but they're really, really tough. I mean, I'm running under 3 miles an hour. Brian is too. He's right there. He got his header control fixed. I still can't believe he fixed that transmission issue on his own. But he's been running strong. Make a nice clean sample for the most part. There's a few pods in it, but they're not too shabby. I'm ready to do some cruising. I don't know if we're going to have any of that today or not. Doing a lot of moving so far. Some freight cars sitting there. Been working out really well like this. We're opening up while they're moving. And as long as that car's sitting there, we're in pretty good shape. Neighbors there with his John Deere. He's got a Mac Don, so there's 3 John Deeres right here in the same field. We actually, the line's right here. He's on his side, but it's kind of cool. He's got a similar machine to ours. Oh yeah, it'll hold it easy. It doesn't look like it, but there's a lot of area there. That's a 1300 and not an 1100 right now. It wouldn't hold us. Brandon just got here. He's just going to offload. And I still had some room too. Cool. Had enough room to keep both combines rolling and let the guys move the trucks. And everybody's still rolling. Man, this bridge is dicey. Made it, so I'm sure we're going to make it. Counterbalance of the head, I know we're hanging off the edge big time. All it takes is my tire pressure being a little less than his, and I can roll in that ditch. We don't want to do that. I don't have any other way back here though. And there's replanting. Let's work our way around those. So many dry beans all around them. But you can't blend those in. That don't work. And Brittany's in the grain cart this afternoon. Probably has the most time of all of us in the grain cart. She's ran the whole crop before, so. Yeah, let's do it.
No, it's not. I still think that's like 20,000 pounds on it.
Brittany, if you want to meet me up here in the front, you can pick me up.
Brittany's in the grain cart. We team up real good together. She's got a good hustle. Has to go over that bridge that we went over earlier to get all the way out to the road, so we haven't had to stop. So far, grain carts, whoever's in it's been keeping up with the 2 combines and beans. It hasn't been too bad. I guess you can see. A lot of dust flying. We're going to go up here and take the head off, move on down the road. There's a 40 right down the road, not far from here. I think it's got replates in it too, though. We're going to be chasing those. Part of it. At least this one's most of the way done. Just 2 little patches we'll pick up, well, when we get time later. Nice day to cut beans. Get this unhooked. Throw this trash off there. Well, Brian went down the road with the 680 and tried another field. They're too wet. He called it. We're moving to another one. So a little drive back towards home, not bad. But we'll be able to run both combines in there. Should be good. It's a nice big 80-acre field, so it's 5 p.m. That's about a good time to pull into a nice big one. We'll do that. Let's get on the road. Call this field the 80. Imagine that. That's a good name for it, right? Emissions code just shut our 680 down. He's going to get the laptop out and see about that. Hard enough to keep them running. They don't need to create their own problems. Emissions. This thing threw a code too earlier. I hope that that's not something to start. Brian's trying to get that emissions coat off, and I'm dumping on the end while we're getting everybody moved around. We're going to finish here tonight. That's a nice big 80 half-mile rows. It's got to wash this center so it chops at one spot, but not bad. Kind of a cruiser field in a way, so we're going to enjoy this one. Have to cut around these replants. The story of the year. Glad the replants come up. Yeah, it's a bunch of them right there. We'll get close, but I don't mind those greens. Not unless I want to make a mess. Brian got the 680 back on again. Had to hook the laptop up. He means business. We'll do a little dumping on the run. Dumping each pass, half-mile rows. We have gotten most of the way across this. This was 80 acres, and we've only got to get to right over here. Wow. When things go right, we get a lot done. But things just don't go right all the time. They're getting better. It's just a cool shot right there. I know you guys probably get tired of seeing that. You're like me. That never gets old. You're right there. 'Tis the season. Just turning the lights on. We're going to finish this right at dark. We're going to move. There's a 170, a 40, and a 35 coming up. 170's got a bend. And we'll have to set it off. We'll probably do that in the morning. Pretty sure we'll move there though. Now these are later planted. I don't know exact yield, but I can tell that we're down slightly. So definitely leaning towards the later planted is going to yield less. Don't know that, but I think that's what we're seeing. Right here to verify. It's kind of nice. I can see that's it. Relying on my header control, that's for sure. Got it dialed in. Just did 80 acres. Guys, I don't know how long we were here, but it wasn't very long. He had a lot of issues with the 680 again. Plugged the laptop in, got it to go. It shut him down again, and he hadn't come on with the radio since. Now we've adjusted our machine for the dry beans. We widened our rotor concave. We slowed our rotor down, and I have opened my bottom screen. And my top one slightly. Sample looks a little better, and we're dealing with dry beans. We were turning green.
Looks like we'll bring the rest over to you, Brett.
Okay, there he's getting it. That's him saying we got it. I I got this little bit right here to go. It's partial pass, and that's it. Now we'll have to come back here for replants, but that's going to be several of these fields. We'll just probably just make a day of it, have a replant party. That's what we'll call it. And I'll take you guys along to that replant party 25. Well, replant harvest party, yeah. The replant part's already done. Tell I'm tired, I'm mumbling, yeah. Nice test. This is the area up here. Brian's gonna get his head with me right here first. I'm gonna finish dumping off on the cart. And I believe we're filling a semi right here. This will probably top it up, and then the guys can take it. That's the end of the day. We got issues. Get my cutter bar set for morning. Hit a big bunch of wet ones, so they're not going to go in the bin. Probably just best shut stuff down. That's what we decided. It's getting real late anyway. Well, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been a long couple days, however many days. It's harvest. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.
So where are we on that truck? What moisture's left?